The group leaves Nimbasa City and on their way to the bridge, where they suddenly reunite with Sharon, who reveals that he's earned 4 badges just like Ash, and has heard of a festival nearby at the Unova champion all are said to be at. This surprises Hilda and silent but confusing Ash. After they inform him about Alder, or sharing about how he met him once when he was younger at the same festival and dreamed of defeating him since. It's the group then over and see the festival going on and have a blast, even though they don't find Alder. Until but surprisingly, they eventually do find him flirting with an officer Jenny and having fun with her herdier, surprising them and giving Ash Brock flashbacks. Eventually, though, Officer Jenny does knock him off and she drives away. Alder re- re- fixes himself and reunites with Sharon, who he recognizes from his acknowledges how big he's grown. He also surprisingly recognizes Ash, revealing that he heard on TV about the whole incident in Castelia City and admits he would have been there, but he had a champion defense match. Imagine couldn't make it in time. Ash and Sharon are ecstatic to see Unova champion, both want to challenge him. However, all their custom deal. They battle each other first, and the winner gets to take him on. And the two agree. They agree on a one-on-one. When Sharon using Terratuga and Ash using Oshawai. But with the former revealing he revived Terratuga they're finding a co-fossil. The two do get out in a wire-type showdown, and both are pretty good. Eventually, though, the battle comes down to a Razor Shell and Aquajet clash, which ends in a draw. Always impressed with the boy's strength and admits it was a tie, he'll battle them both one at a time. Ash allows Sharon to battle him first as he's known him longer, and Sharon accepts. Like Ash and Sharon's battle, it's a one-on-one, with they're using his Vanillux and Sharon using another new Pokemon, Sock. The battle is kind of one-sided. Sharon has improved, but unfortunately, this is a Amy we're talking about. Even with the type advantage, she's still powerful, and unfortunately, Sock is knocked out. The others come for Sharon, and Alder admits he's done pretty well. Now it's Ash's turn. He uses Pikachu, while Alder uses his ace, Bouffalant, wanting to see how the trainer who saved Castelia City he stacks up to him. This battle is less one-sided than Sharon's. Ash has multiple regions of experience under his belt. So Pikachu does manage to land some good hits in. Unfortunately, though, this isn't enough, and Alder still takes the win. And Alder thanks the boys for their battle, even asking them about their goals. With them, Alder with Sharon reaffirming his goal of defeating him, and Ash stating his dream becoming a Pokemon master. Alder's impressed, but then asks a question: what do they plan to do after that? This shocks the boys, as that's something they never really thought about. Even Hilden's silent part of this statement. Before or anymore, the organ happen, a noise is heard, and the group go. We see a Giglet causing a mess, and things will play out the same as canon. And after this, Alder then tells them that it's okay if they don't have an answer for now, and even invites to join the festival with them, saying they can enjoy their journey for the time being, and they all agree. Meanwhile, while the guys are enjoying the festival, Hilda decides to get some more boosters, so takes out her camera and gets some fun shots of her Pokemon, until suddenly an Audino appears, having been attracted and interested in the whole thing. And the two bonds Audino to try to take some pics to Hilda's Pokemon, and they bond with her too. After Hilda gets enough photos, Audino develops a fondness for it. He decides to want to join Hilda and have more photo shoots with her. Hilda happily accepts and catches Audino, adding a new member to her team. After everything is said and done, Sharon and Alder prepare to head off. But Sharon says he's off to the festival a bit more, and Alder says he's heading back to the Unova League. Both of them say bye to the group. Ash, Hilda, and Silent, more determined to reach their goals, both head off. Now, they cross the bridge together, and while not much happens, they do get a nice view. In fact, Hilda even takes a three-way picture with all three of them. Eventually, though, our group finally makes it to Driftveil City. Driftveil City and it's straight to the gym. And before they can do, however, as they make it though, the gym leader Clay comes out. After some introductions, he unfortunately declines Ash's challenge, saying he just found a van in the underground yesterday, and now he's hanging out at the Driftveil Market as they're having a sale. And on top of that, he's at a revival urge. Before he leaves, his Clay sees Ash's bummed look, but now offers him a deal. If Lee checks the market, they can go find this revival urge on Middle Asylum. But Ash accepts, Ash accepts, and Ash accepts. And Clayton leads them to the docks and gives them a boat there, and we're finding revival herbs. He wishes them luck, and they head off. After an enjoyable boat ride, the trio arrive at the island, where they surprisingly reunite with Iris. As they catch up, Iris tells them, "There's a cool shrine here. This is a nice little island you wanted to hang out in." The groups that are here, so Ash can challenge Clay to get. First, they need to get a revival herbs for him. Iris agrees to help if they check out the shrine with her, and they agree. The group check out the shrine. Iris even mentions it, talking about the legend of the four forces of nature, three legendary Pokemon who occasionally come here. And afterwards, whereas the group find revival herbs, thinks it click his message, and Ash gets a sack of them. Ash thanks everyone before they can head off. An explosion is heard in the distance. The group run over and check it out, and they see Tornadus and Thunderous fighting. Pikachu comes down and tries to break them up, but to no avail, until suddenly Landorus shows up, calming them down. And yes, before this goes any longer, this is my version of the Stopping Rage of Legends two-parter. And back to the story though, a black box suddenly appears. Everyone calms down, which evolves into a cage, trapping them all. And Team Rocket arrive at the entrance. The cage will seem to have a device which drains the Pokemon's energy, along with P. Determined to stop them. The group sent out their Pokemon. It's an all-out brawl. Jessie and James have shown that they've actually gotten pretty stronger. Or pretty strong. Sorry about that. Anyway, their moves do a lot, especially the Hilda's mean food. With this, alongside their Psychic type moves, Confuse Fracture. With a Rock types are sturdy, it managed to dodge their hits and tank them. Eventually, the mean food and Fracture do fall, but Arc and 12 refuse to give up, pushing themselves to evolve into Archeops and Crustle. Also, with their newfound power, they defeat Team Rocket's Pokemon and open the cage, freeing the legendaries and Pikachu. With their energy restored, retransformed to their Therian forms, and with their new power, Pikachu's Thunderbolt and an ancient power and Rock Breaker from Crustle and Archeops, Team Rocket are sent blasting off. With everything said and done, the legendaries thank the tree or Tip for their help. Elvers using their powers to restore the land and disappear. But the crisis is now over, a group now head back to Driftveil City. Clay's back at the gym. And Ashley gives him the revival herbs. And Clay offers his side of the deal and gives Ash his gym battle. And it's a 3-on-3. Clay using Krokorok and Ash using Oshawott. And I would go into detail, but this plays out the exact way as canon. Though Ash and Oshawott struggling against the sandstorm, but find a way around it and knock out Krokorok, while giving him the lead. But Clay's next Pokemon is Palpitoad. And when the battle is even at first, as Oshawott's fatigue from the battle with Krokorok slows him down and weighs on him, eventually giving Palpitoad enough opportunity to knock him out. But Ash immediately went for the type advantage again, sends out Swaloon. While he does struggle at first with a annoying Sludge Bomb, it even poisons him, he manages to stop it with Ring Shot and a couple more Grass type moves, which knocks him out. Clay, angry but impressed, sends out his final Pokemon, Excadrill, and this is a whole new beast. Not only does Swaloon's attack not do much, but he can easily cut through with String Shot and lands powerful attacks. This, along with the poison is enough to unfortunately knock out Swaloon. Ash refuses to give up. Clay and Ash have the same conversation as Cannon, and Ash sends out his final Pokemon, Darmanitan, and its tank battle. Both are powerful and pretty defensive. And both refuse to give up for their trainer. Rain, Rainer. Darmanitan struggles more due to the type disadvantage, but his ability to sheer force makes his moves more powerful on land, huh? The two even have a clash between Drill Run and a Flame Rollout. The move Ash calls it a combination of Flame Roll and Rollout. Ash using Flamethrower and Rollout, which ends in a draw. And after a while, the battle comes down to a Metal Claw and Fire Punch collision. They're even at first, but eventually Darmanitan gets the upper hand and knock out Excadrill, earning Ash the Quake Badge. Ash. The group heads outside, and Clay congratulates Ash on his victory and wishes him well in his future battles. Ash thanks Clay, and they head to the Pokemon Center, where after healing of his Pokemon, the group from Irison's form, Silent informs them when the next gym from here is Mistralton City, so Ash should come with plans to go there, but not before saying bye to Iris, who decides to stay here and relax for a bit, and then train and to take on Clay, and they wish her well. After this event, the events of the episode battling the bully would take place, which would end in Ash and Pikachu's fun and third battle with Krokorok. And like Cannon, the battle is pretty good. Both show improvement just like last time. And eventually, Ash and Pikachu once again take the victory. Krokorok, bummed out his law, prepares to leave, but is stopped by Ash and Pikachu, who ask him what's his plan now. Now, Krokorok is unsure, so Ash suggests he come along with them, saying they'd have a blast together, and instead of trying to defeat Pikachu, he can train alongside and get stronger beside him. Krokorok, surprised but delighted, agrees. He's giving Ash his final member for this series. After this, the group continue on their way to Mistralton City, where they suddenly meet a Petalil, who's looking for a Sunstone. Ash is confused, but learns through his Pokedex that that's what he needs to evolve in the Lilligant. And so, wanting the help, but the group sent out their own grass types to help Petalil out. As they search, their Silent and Pansies begin to bond on with the Petalil, and they're talking together with it. Eventually, though, the group do manage to find Sunstone that they're looking. Before they can grab it, a group of bully grass types show up to stop them, causing a battle between the two. Both sides do get out. However, they struggle a bit due to them knowing super effective move with Ferrothorn's field type and Rungus is poison types. Which eventually the poison gets hit by effects export Mungus's ability, poisoning Pansage and paralyzing like surviving Swallow. But Petalil refused, having to see its friend in distress. It uses immoral therapy to cure them all with its determinations of Petalil's chi. Here's Pansage learns acrobatics, and Servine and Swalloon evolve into Levani and Superior. And with their newfound strength, they defeat the bullies and they run off. I'm officially giving them the Sunstone. After everything, Petalil thanks them all uses the Sunstone to evolve in the Lilligant. As the group are happy for it and prepare to leave, continue on their way to Mistralton, but Lilligant stops and Silent. The resident gets bonded with them. Silent catches Lilligant, officially adding a new member to his team. And that's where we're going to end this part. Hope you all enjoyed, and sorry again for the uttering of wrong words. But I was just excited. I had to upload this part. Still hope you enjoyed it though. See you next time.